Hello everyone, I'm going out today and it's Valentine's Day. I'm going out for the whole day. So I'm actually going to do a cutesy pink Valentine's Day makeup look. But I have not worn any of this makeup out before, so this is going to be my first time doing that. Let's hope it's longevity and let's hope it lasts. Probably not the best idea, as I'm literally out the whole entire day to wear like new makeup that I've not worn outside before. This is probably the worst idea I could do, but I'm doing it anyway. We'll see the longevity of it and hopefully it lasts. If it doesn't, well then by the end of the day I'm just gonna have no makeup on. So I guess we'll see. I've just put my Astral moisturizer on and I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. So teeny tiny little bit of primer just on the eyes, just to prime them a little bit. I'm just gonna use the hello, do you mind? I'm recording. I'm just gonna use, oh my god, my hands, the NYX face glue primer, and I'm just gonna add the tiniest little bit under my eyebrows and my eyes and just a little bit above. We're gonna carve out the brows, apparently. Like I know what I'm doing. I don't. And I do it with foundation because if I do it with concealer, it's a completely wrong colour and I don't want to do that. I don't actually do anything to my eyebrows, so me carving them out is probably so pointless. Put some of that on the rest of my eye. Oh, and to get the foundation, I'm actually just taking it out of the lid. The foundation I'm using is the NARS Sheer Glow in the shade Mont Blanc. It's just a Huda Beauty and Pound Cake powder, and I'm just setting them just slightly, just so that doesn't hopefully crease when it goes to putting on all my powders. So I'm going in with the W7 Baby Atlas in the shade here. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that and we're just going to go on the outer corner here, work our way into the crease. I just realised I've got makeup right there. Just do circular motions. See, this is where nothing can go wrong today, but will it go wrong? Most likely. Again, adding some more, making my way out and then in. All the way into the inner corner. Here I'm just going in with the circular motion still, while adding more pigment, but also just doing it slightly above the crease and slightly below the brow bone, just to give it a bit more pop and a bit more brightness into my eyes, like so. I think that is exactly what I wanted. Okay, I'm just gonna go in a little bit here just to kind of blend it into the eyelid a little bit. In my inner corner, I'm actually going to stick W7's Metal Pop. I love the W7 ones, like I really do. I have so many of them. This really light pink slash sort of lilac-y colour, just in the inner corner, just to brighten that up a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with this, this is actually a Revolution Pro palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And all I'm going to do is get it on my finger. I just realised I've got nails on, and last time I did this I didn't. So hopefully that doesn't ruin it. And I just realised where I powdered that, this ain't going to stick on. I didn't think that through, so actually we're going to go back in. A little bit of foundation. Now I'm going to go with that colour. I'm just going to pack that onto my finger and dab it onto my eye. And it worked so much better last time I did this than it is today. So, oh, it's definitely because I powdered, isn't it? Oh well. Still kind of works. As long as it looks half decent and half cute, I don't care. That is the eyes. I'm done with that. I'm just going to go straight in now with my primers. I'm going to go in with the MUA Jelly Primer first, because I just need to keep that face a little bit hydrated today. Because where I'm going bright and I'm going to be by the seafront, I just know my skin is going to hate me for that. They're literally going to hate me. I'm going to go in with the NYX face glue. Just going to put a little bit That's more than a little bit, but all over my face. Okay, Nars Pot Concealer, really quickly, just to go over some like acne spot scars, some spots that I've got come up. Anyone else get that when they do their makeup? They'll have like the most itchiest nose, watering eyes. Like, it can't just be like a, do you know what, we're gonna be nice to you, we're not gonna do that. No. Now to go in with foundation. It is again just the NARS Sheer Glow in Mont Blanc. I'm just chucking everything on the back of my bed. My bed is not made, as you can see. In with the foundation we go. I'm just gonna go down the neck first. We're just gonna go in with the chin. I had a phone call, I had to answer that, and I've been given the be quick. I've got about 10 minutes. So, am I in fact gonna be quick? Well, I'm gonna try. But my foundation is now on and I am kind of layering it a little bit, just adding a bit more. We are gonna go in with Liquid Contour Rare Beauty in the shade Slice, and I'm gonna just try and add the tiniest amounts. I meant to add it there. Whatever. Just blend that out into the hairline. We go. Yeah, hairline up here. Kind of want to do more dabbing motion than swiping, but because I'm in a rush, the dabbing motion isn't going to do me any favours right now because it takes the longest. Then I'm just going to swipe down the nose like so, just to get that nose contoured. I'm going to go in with Rare Beauty shade Happy blush. Blush in the shade Happy. Just going to add a little dot there. Oh, that was a lot, and a little dot there. That's a lot more than I intended. A dot there. A dot there. That's a lot. And we're going to blend that out. Again, just that dabbing motion and then dragging it up. Got a little bit on the nose, just with the excess that's on the brush, a little bit on the head and the chin, just to bring a little bit of colour back. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer, and it's the Collection Ultra Cover Concealer, and I'm just going to add the tiniest little dot there and a little dot there on both sides, teeny tiny little bit down the nose, a little bit on the chin, a little bit on the head, like that. I'm then going to just grab my foundation brush and blend this concealer, and I'm going to try and blend it down into that blush, and just to kind of make it a little bit more seamless. See? Okay, I'm just going to blend the chin, the nose. That was my zip scratching against my units. I was making that noise. I don't know if you heard it, but I didn't. It was really loud. I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty setting powder in Pound Cake. This has such a strong scent to it. Like, it's not a bad scent. It's a really nice scent, but it's very, very scented. And I'm just going to go in and set my under eye and my face. And I'll pack that powder on, and then I'm going to get the excess off onto my hand before going in and setting my face. I like a matte look, so I am going to be setting pretty much my whole face. Like, I'm not going to be doing this setting a little bit. No, I'm going to be setting a lot. I'm just going to go up here and set all of this too. I'm going in with the Buttermelt Bronzer, NYX Buttermelt Bronzer in the shade Deserve Butter. This is what it looks like. Now, this is going to be very pigmented, so I want the teeny tiniest little bit, just to bring a little bit of colour back into my face. Do the jawline. That is it. That is literally it. I don't want to add loads and loads. Just want to add the tiniest. Now I'm going to go in with blush. Blush. I'm not sure whether to go in with this light pink or this one. Maybe the red, but the literal tiniest dot, because like I said, this is pigmented. Can you see how pigmented that is? A little bit on the nose. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with just a brush that has a bit of everything on it, and I'm just going to try and blend that out a little bit, just so it doesn't look as crazy on the face. Do you know what? It looks more crazy in the camera than it does in the mirror. The mirror doesn't look as crazy. I'm just going to go in with the Get Gorgeous highlighter. It has no lid, okay? Just going to add a little bit of that, just to bring a little bit of glow. Teeny tiny little bit of glow to my face, because like I said, I do like a matte look, but I do love a little bit of glow. Then I'm going to grab just this brush, it's just a big brush, just to blend everything together. And now we're going to go in with setting spray. Barry and Matte setting spray first. Then after, I'm just going to go in with this little bit of Revolution matte setting spray, because I need this to stay. Pro Base fixing spray. Anyway, how many setting sprays do I want to put on my face today? Should I go in with this too? That was the L'Oreal Inflammable setting spray. I don't think this makeup's ever going to come off now. Great. I guess that's what we want. And this makeup did not budge all day. I'm now going to curl my eyelashes. The mascara I'm actually going to go in with is the Maybelline Firework Mascara. Now, I've never worn this one out before. Again, let's hope for the best. Look how different the whole makeup look gets when you just add mascara. It's crazy. I'm now going to do lips, and I'm just going to go in with a Primark lip liner in the shade Velvet Touch. I'm just going to line my lips. Just going to use my finger just to lightly blend that. Primark lipstick, and this is just a dab, just to blend that a little bit nicer. I don't know what shade this is in. It doesn't have shades for some reason, so but it's just this pink shade. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Barry M. This is the That's Swell Peptide Plumping Lip Oil. That sounds amazing, and it's in this pink shade. That sounds so nice. I used to have the plumping gloss from there, and I loved it, and it was in this shade. So I saw this and I was like, I need that. A little goes a long way. Oh my goodness. I don't want loads of this. That is so much. That is the finished makeup look. I'm now going to do my hair and get ready. I'm only going to brush my hair, but I got to get ready. I got to get dressed. Oh my goodness. Now, this is the finished makeup look, and I absolutely love it. I weren't sure if I was going to, but I'm obsessed. I literally love it. I think it's so cute. This is what the makeup looks like in natural daylight as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.